Hi, I'm Ken Duncan and I'm a photographer passionate about telling stories through images. I've been involved with World Vision since the 1990s and travelled on assignments to many countries to photograph their work. These experiences shocked and moved me, and in 1994 I produced a book called Vision of Hope, Children of the World, to raise funds for World Vision's work with children. It was a great thing to do because that went very well and it was able to raise a lot of money to put wells into these countries. A trip to India in 2010 inspired me again to tell the story of mothers and children. Talking with World Vision, we thought, well, we really need to make this one about mother and child because, mothers, they're the ones who do a majority of the nurturing. That's what we decided to do, this new book. And so I approached some of my other photographer friends and said, look, do you want to be a part of it? And each one of them said, yep, and donated their time. We had Luke, who went up and did some work with the indigenous people. Steve Fraser, who was doing Bolivia and also Ecuador. And then we had Meg, who was fantastic. She went into Senegal and, she just got some incredible imagery and she's a great photographer. They all are great. We wanted to meet ordinary people touched by poverty and experience the places where they live. By purchasing this book, you get a glimpse of the bond that mothers and children share around the world. It's not a book that's going to be full of sorrow or anything like that. It's actually a book of photos that has stories. And these stories are part of the whole process to make you realise how you can bring about change. It's a book full of hope. When you look at a book like this and you see the pictures and read the stories, it really makes you realise that you can make a difference, that actually you're not so bad off. Come on, what can I do to help some others? I've been to many places where World Vision is working. I've seen firsthand the difference they are making in people's lives. This book is about telling their stories and sharing a vision of hope.
I hope that the book will be as inspiring to others as it has inspired me.
I take my hat off to the women for being so strong and brave because I don't think I could do it myself.
The difference you can make is enormous. It's now about having, a hand that reaches out through World Vision and touches their life and impacts it and helps them.
Proceeds from the sale of this book fund World Vision's work in some of the poorest communities around the world. Just the fact that they've bought a book, if they buy a dozen of books and spread them out like seed, that can make a difference, because every time one of those books is selling, it's putting money back to World Vision to help people around the world. The more we can do to make sure that experience between mother and child is strengthened, then the better the outcome's going to be down the track for the child. I hope you enjoy the book, Vision of Hope, Mother and Child.